Hey there, folks. By God, I see you. Come on out. It's okay. I know you want to hear about some rape and murder. That's okay. You're among friends, and we're here to help you. Today on Aghast, we have a son of a bitch of an episode, and, well, as usual, it pissed me right off, especially the second story. We got 2 stories here today, and I fucking hate both of them, but the second one really pissed me off. Hashtag fuck the judge in that second story. Fuck him right in the ass, that piece of shit. Fuck California. Anyways, I'm gonna get too pissed off, so let's just get through this fucking intro. Here we go. Here are the pornography genres for the day. Playboy models, Drew Carey, shadow riders, and crying while handcuffed. Those are some of my favorites. Nope, today we are talking about murders in Hollywood. This is part 1 of a 2-parter, maybe a 3-parter. It depends on how much work Kat wants to do, but we'll see. Good luck. Try not to get too pissed off behind the wheel. I'm John, and I am Kat, who's currently playing Borderlands 3 for the 4th time. And this is Aghast. Good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of Aghast. By goodness.
Here we are again.
We
just keep meeting up like this.
This is... Fancy meeting you there. Oh, I didn't see you there. Hey, do you want to hear about murder and rape?
And other grisly and ghastly things?
It sounds like a Norm Macdonald joke.
Yeah.
Hey! Oh, by God, I didn't see you there. You want to hear about murder and rape?
So what do you like to drink? Other than fucking jizz.
Well, what are we talking about today?
A story that may involve some things that make you aghast.
Is there murder and rape in this one?
Okay, give us our disclaimer, please.
All right. Cue the fucking music. Hey, folks. We here at Aghast have the lightest touch to true crime. The lightest touch you could possibly imagine. We are like that disposable dog waste bag that you wrap around your hand. It's middle of January and you crouch down, not in a tactful way, but straight from the waist down, mooning everyone with the crack of your ass out in the 9 a.m. morning sunlight to reach towards the soft, almost diuretic, steaming pile of shit that your German Shepherd left for you while he goes and sniffs the urine of a raccoon. And you grab that diuretic feculence and you can feel, just ever so slowly seeping through a tiny hole somewhere in that bag, the poo entering, touching your fingertips. And as you close that bag around the poo and you pull your hand out, you see just the slightest bit of beige shit steaming right underneath your fingernails. We are like that bag, holy and covering the shit of true crime. And the reason we have to have this air of levity is because true crime sucks. It always has and always will. Don't fool yourself. And we need to go to work. We can't sit around at the office feeling depressed about the depraved world that we have to exist in. So if you are not in favor of insulting, belittling, and overall shitting upon murderers and rapists and their shithole families that made them, and all the other bastards that made it easier for them to do what they did, if you don't like this, then you are a clown and a fool, and you probably drink Bud Light, and you don't even give a shit. But for the rest of you, you're intelligent and erudite and discerning thinkers, and we welcome you. And we hope that you enjoy this little nook in your day where you get to indulge upon a story of rape and debauchery and murder, and we hope whatever you hope to get out of that, you get it. So best of luck and drive home safely. Thank you.
That was beautiful. Thank you for that, John.
Yeah, you're welcome. Every time it gets more and more difficult to find an analogy for what we're like. But I think a dog waste bag with holes in it is really what we are.
That I think you're right about that.
I'll just get on with the goddamn
Okay.
show. I'm tired of talking to you.
Like the waist bags that you buy at Dollarama. Like it's just a very loose seal keeping the bottom of that bag
just
together.
The thinnest piece of like stick glue that made that bag.
Like the glue stick was drying out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah, the asshole kid had licked it too much, and there was barely anything there, and you lost the cap.
No one knows what you're talking about.
Fuck off.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, get on with the goddamn show.
Okay. So we're discussing murders in Hollywood today.
Oh, if only there were more.
We know like the big ones like the Black Dahlia and Sharon Tate and Alec Baldwin murdering.
Count 1 is for involuntary manslaughter, negligent use of a firearm. Count 2, involuntary manslaughter without due caution or circumspection.
But I decided to cover 2. The one is getting a little bit more well known, but the other one I don't think a lot of people would know about. So, are you ready?
Oh, God. You asked me that 3 times. Just go.
Amie Harwick was born May 20th, 1981 in Sellersville, Pennsylvania.
Is she the bad guy?
No.
Okay.
She worked as a Playboy model while she was in university to earn her degree in psychology. So she
That's always the case.
As a Playboy model, no. What's always the case is a friggin' woman to get through her dental hygienist course is becoming a stripper.
Fair enough.
Playboy model, I would just retire from that, you know?
I wonder what the interview process is for a Playboy model.
I know.
Like, is there a skill screening?
It's a casting, probably casting call.
Casting call, yeah.
So she did that to earn her
Awkward.
degree. She did that to earn her degree in psychology so she could become a family and marriage therapist.
Wow, good for her.
And her career as a therapist took off. She became
Just like her clothes.
Heyo.
Heyo.
She became well known in West Hollywood and would appear and share her expertise on various television programs, podcasts, and her personal YouTube channel.
Neat. Like Oprah?
Yeah, and Dr. Drew, I think.
And like
she
Regis.
Yeah, okay. In the summer of 2017, Amie Harwick was photographed on Instagram with a certain star's arm around her waist. Drew Carey.
Oh, that bastard. I have nothing against Drew Carey.
No.
He's delightful.
Yeah. Just delightful.
He's one of the best comedians for laughing at his own jokes.
Yeah.
I can't believe I get laid. Good thing I'm funny and rich. That's all I gotta say.
The couple had started dating and within a year together had gotten engaged. However, they would split amicably in 2018. Drew Carey spoke very highly of Amie, calling her, quote, a positive force in the world and an unapologetic champion of women, end quote. Though they were not meant to be, it sounds like they parted on very good terms.
That's pretty rare. Mm-hmm. I don't know. None of my breakups were amicable.
No.
They were all like, why am I not good enough?
And then the girl was like, God, this guy is...
Fuck off. To all my exes out there.
I win. On February 15th, 2020, after a night out at a burlesque show, Amie had headed home. She had no idea that Gareth Pursehouse, her ex-boyfriend, was at her apartment waiting for her.
Gareth?
Yeah.
What is he, straight from the labyrinth?
Gareth and Amie did not have the same type of breakup as her and Drew Carey. Amie had 2 restraining orders against Gareth.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The couple had broken up 8 years prior in 2012, but Gareth had remained utterly obsessed with her. He began stalking her and verbally attacking her at public events he knew she would be at.
What do you mean? Like, he would just, like, show up and start being a bitch?
Yeah.
Like, what a fucking loser.
She had changed all her locks on her doors and windows and installed cameras in her home. However, this would not stop Gareth and his obsessive rage against Amie. He had broken into her home and waited for her to come home.
He had broken into her home and waited for her to come home?
Thank you.
No, it's like he had broken into her home and waited for her to go to Memphis for that blues festival.
All right, good one. On the night of February 15th at 1 a.m., Amie had entered her home. Not long after, she would fall 20 feet out of her apartment. barely alive. It is believed that Amie's roommate had screamed for help and Gareth had thrown Amie off the railing of her balcony.
Oh, of course.
Sadly, she would pass away 2 hours later at the hospital. Her cause of death ruled a homicide. She had blunt force trauma to the head and torso, and there was evidence of manual strangulation.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Gareth was arrested the very next day and was charged with murder with special circumstance of lying in wait, breaking and entering, and home burglary. So it wasn't just murder, it was murder.
Yeah, with all that shit. What is that called? Aggravated murder or?
It's called murder with special circumstance. He pled not guilty in April of 2020. His trial wrapped up in August of 2023, and he was found guilty. His sentencing was December 6th, where he learned he would be spending the rest of his life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Good.
And that is Amie.
What a bastard.
Drew.
Like, I don't fucking get these bastards
Mm-hmm.
that, like, just get so hung up on women,
I
like,
know.
on
Or
their
just
exes or
Women
on someone.
do it too, though.
Yeah, I know. Like, just anyone who just gets so hung up on them. It's
Yeah.
just like, grow a fucking pair and
I'll
get
have-
over it.
I will link it in the show notes. This video of a ex-boyfriend trying to have his ex-girlfriend removed from his property. And I swear to God, I hope he got away and she didn't find out where she was. Because this woman is like... She could murder him.
Oh,
and
really?
it is an epic drinking game for a video because you just have to drink for every time she says Austin. She probably says it like 300 times.
Oh, man. Yeah, put that in the fucking link. We should watch that later tonight. Give
So
us
our-
a good base for our evening. I hope that fuck, though, like, since it's so recent, he may have got murder with special circumstance. Mm-hmm. I hope in prison he gets rape with special circumcision.
Yeah.
Fucking prick.
Good one.
Oh, fuck off. Are you going to show me a picture of this guy?
Yeah.
Oh,
and then
what a
look how
douche.
fat he got in prison.
Oh, he became a fat piece
Yeah.
of shit. What is he, a fucking
Like,
Diablo 4 druid?
He went from that to that.
Jeez, he went from, like, the machinist to the whale. Like, what
Yeah.
the hell?
Anyways, so we have another story.
What a bastard.
Ready for story number 2?
How many stories do we have?
Just these two.
Okay, go ahead.
Dominique Ellen Dunne was born November 23rd, 1959 in Santa Monica, California to parents Ellen Beatrice and Dominic Dunne, who was a well-known writer and actor.
Oh, wow. Never heard of them.
Just Dominic Dunne
Dominic
was the
Dunne.
well-known writer and actor.
Okay.
She made her debut in a made-for-TV movie called Diary of a Teenage Hitchhiker, but people may know her best as her playing the older sister Dana Freeling in the movie The Poltergeist.
Oh, okay. Vaguely.
Her career catapulted after that role, and she would star in popular shows such as Chips and a well-known Western titled The Shadow Riders.
The Shadow Riders.
At a party in 1981, Dominique would meet John Thomas Sweeney. He was a sous chef at a restaurant, Ma Maison,
Ma Maison.
which means my house.
No shit.
They dated for a few weeks and then decided to move in together in an apartment in West Hollywood. The honeymoon stage would quickly end, though, as John would become enraged with jealousy and would become very possessive over Dominique. He began physically abusing her.
Oh, fuck off. What a bastard.
One particular fight on August 27th, 1982, he had yanked handfuls of Dominique's hair out of her head.
Oh, fuck off. Really?
Dominique fled to her mother's home after that account, but John would find her there and would begin pounding on the doors and windows, demanding to be let in. Dominique's mother threatened that the police would be called, so he relented and left. The police would just be called. I wouldn't even threaten.
Yeah, I would just call them.
Yeah. Josh showed up a few days afterwards, and Dominique forgave him, and the couple began dating again.
What, like, charisma score does
I
this
know.
guy have?
Yeah.
Come on.
It's manipulation,
Oh,
unfortunately.
Fuck.
Not even a month later, on September 26, another altercation took place where John would grab Dominique, throw her down on the floor, and begin strangling her. A friend that was staying with them at the time had heard the loud gags and had run into the room to stop the attack. Dominique had insisted that he was trying to kill her, but he denied that and tried to convince her to come back to bed.
Oh, my God.
She pretended she would, but she then snuck out of the bathroom window. Once he heard the car start, he ran outside and jumped on the hood. When he jumped off for a split second, Dominique took off.
Good.
She ended the relationship and spent a few days with her mother and friends. When he moved out, she went back to the apartment and had all of the locks changed.
Oh, God. I feel like that's not going to be enough.
On October 30th, she sadly wouldn't be on this podcast.
This podcast.
On October 30th, 1982, about a month after their breakup, Dominique was at her apartment rehearsing lines with her co-star David Packer for the miniseries V. She took a phone call from one of her girlfriends, but the operator ended up cutting in to notify her that a call from John Sweeney was coming through. Imagine, like...
The operator
Yeah.
being like, excuse me. Your fucking asshole ex is calling. Will you take this collect call?
She got him off the phone, but he would end up showing up to the house.
Oh, fuck off.
She spoke with him through the door, but eventually agreed to speak with him on the porch. David Parker remained inside the apartment. David then heard the two arguing, and just a few moments later, he had heard 2 smacks, 2 screams, and then a loud loud thudding sound. He called the police, but they notified him that the apartment was out of their jurisdiction.
What fucking police are this?
And this is back in, the early 80s.
Oh, we can't go. It's too far for us to drive.
David then phoned his friend and told him, quote, "If I am found dead, it was John Sweeney who killed him," end quote.
God.
Police eventually arrived, and John Sweeney was still in the driveway of Dominique's apartment. He held his hands up in the air and said, quote, "I killed my girlfriend and I tried to kill myself."
Oh.
Fucking too bad he didn't succeed with that, but succeeded with killing her. He should have just went for himself first.
Stupid bastard.
Dominique Dunne was taken to Cedars-Sinai Hospital in L.A. She was placed on life support but never regained consciousness. After many brain scans, it was concluded that there was no brain activity due to the loss of oxygen to the brain.
Oh, my God.
On November 4th, 1982, her parents removed her from life support. They also donated her kidneys and heart to transplant patients.
Jesus.
John Sweeney was arrested for attempted murder, but after Dominique's death, it was changed to first-degree murder. He pleaded not guilty and would take the stand in his own defense.
Are you fucking kidding me? What a fucking imbecile.
He claimed that he did not intend to hurt her.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not.
He claimed that she had agreed to reconcile with him, but then had abruptly changed her mind. Who the fuck cares? Oh, well, she's allowed to do that.
Yeah.
John had said it was at that point that he exploded and lunged at her. He claims to have no recollection of attacking her, but he seems to remember everything pretty well leading up to and after.
Yeah, fucking bastard.
He just came to while on top of her with his hands around her neck. He said he then tried to revive her and give her CPR. This caused her to throw up. He then claims that he ran into Dominique's apartment, swallowed a bottle of pills to try and commit suicide, and then crouched over her body, and that is when the police showed up.
Oh, bullshit.
His defense tried claiming that it was a crime of passion, that it was not premeditated. Dominique's family and the prosecutor thought otherwise.
Good.
To try and prove his premeditation and violent behavior, they would have previous ex-girlfriends testify. An ex by the name of Lillian Pierce testified, stating that he was violent with her on 10 separate occasions and had hospitalized her twice.
Holy fuck.
His attacks left her with a collapsed lung and a perforated eardrum.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
During her testimony on stand, John Sweeney became so enraged, he leapt from his seat and ran towards the judge's chambers.
Holy shit.
He was taken down and handcuffed. A crying John Sweeney would apologize for his outburst.
Oh my God, he cries too. What a fucking loser.
Due to the outburst, his attorney wanted her testimony stricken from the record for being prejudicial. The judge granted that request. Like, I feel like that's evidence.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of judge would grant that?
Yeah.
On September 21st, 1983, after 8 days of deliberating, the jury acquitted him of murder.
What? What the fuck?
But found him guilty of manslaughter.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck California.
Dominique's family was outraged, and her father would have an outburst in court attacking the judge on the lack of this justice. John Sweeney was sentenced to 6 years in prison for manslaughter. He also received an additional 6 months for an assault charge. Dominique's mother, Ellen, would start up an advocacy group titled Justice for Homicide Victims. John Sweeney would be released in September of 1986 after only serving 3 years in prison.
That's fucking ridiculous.
After his release, he got a job as a head chef in an upscale California restaurant.
What? He should be bagging fucking bags. Fucking asshole.
Dominique's family would protest outside of this restaurant, handing out flyers that said, quote, "The food you will eat tonight was cooked by the hands that killed Dominique Dunne," end quote. John quit his job due to the protest and moved out of Los Angeles.
Fucking bastard.
In the mid-90s, Dominic received a call from a man, a physician in Florida. He had read an article Dominique Dunne had written about his daughter's murder. The man stated that his daughter just got engaged to a chef named John Sweeney, and he wanted to confirm if this was the same man. And it was confirmed that it was.
Oh my God.
Dominique's brother, Griffin, contacted this woman, telling her about John Sweeney and to reconsider her engagement. John found out about this and claimed he was being harassed by the Dunnes.
Oh, fuck you, you stupid cunt. What a fucking bastard.
He would change his name to John Moira and move to the Pacific Northwest. Dominic would eventually end the hunt on John Sweeney, no longer wanting that man to have power over his life.
Fuck this bastard.
Yeah. And that is the story of Dominique Dunne and Amie Harwick. Yeah.
Oh, this poor woman.
And
look at this fucking stupid piece of shit.
Like, she had... It sounds like a long career ahead of her. As you can see, she's gorgeous. She looks like that actress that played an Officer and a Gentleman. Deborah.
I don't know. I never saw the movie.
Something. Oh, Deborah. Oh, and she was also in Terms of Endearment.
I don't know. I never saw that one either.
God, do you enjoy film, Mr. Film School?
Oh, I didn't see 2 movies. I don't know anything. This guy looks like he looks like his balls haven't even dropped. He looks 12 years old.
Yeah, he looks like the little bully kid from the remake of It. Yeah. Just without the mullet. He just has like that turned up nose and that bulldoggy face that you just want to punch.
He looks like someone who would get upset when his mother cancels his World of Warcraft account and shove a fucking
remote up his butt.
Yeah. He looks like someone who fucking fingers his asshole in the tub and then picks his nose without washing his hands.
Ew. It's Deborah Winger, by the way. I wanted to say Deborah Warwick, but
He looks like the kind of prick who kisses a fucking Alyssa Milano fucking poster while in his 30s. Every night before bed. Fucking prick. Look at him fucking wearing a plaid shirt with a tie. You know, if he wasn't wearing that, I would say he looks like the kind of guy who would wear a button-up fucking plaid t-shirt with a tie. He looks like someone who cannot grow facial hair. He looks like a man who cannot grow facial hair, except for a few patches on his upper cheeks.
Yeah.
He looks like the kind of bastard who sneezes white viscous snot.
Ew. Anyways, those are our 2 stories today.
I fucking hate that he got away with it.
I did have... I know. I did have 2 others to add to this, but I didn't want it to run too long, so there will likely be a part 2 to this Murders in Hollywood.
God, I hate doing this podcast sometimes. Just listening to this crap is...
I know.
Why do you put fucks like that? You should start with the other story. At least the fuck in the first story is in prison without possibility of parole. You know, end on a happy ending.
I don't, well, it's not a happy ending.
End on a happier...
She died.
Well, yeah, end on a happier ending, my mistake, but... Mm-hmm. I just hate this fucking crap. What's this guy's fucking name now? John Moira?
Yeah.
Moira? What a piece of shit fucking last name that is. John Maura. Fuck you, you fucking cuck.
I wonder if that woman ended up marrying him.
She'd have to be a goddamn fucking idiot.
I'm sure a lot of people stepped in.
You know what, though? You'd be pretty fucking careful breaking up with this son of a bitch with that kind of history.
Yeah.
You don't just, like, stand him up at the altar. You fucking drive away to, like, another state.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Oh, the poor Dunnes.
Yeah.
I hope they're getting on with their lives and...
Yeah.
Fuck that bastard.
And this is her father, Dominique Dunne.
Oh, I kind of recognize him.
Yeah. What a sad story.
Yeah, shit.
Mm-hmm. Shall we go to our quote?
Yeah. We need to do someone other than Joe Bob, though. I think we need to do someone that's a little less well-known.
Okay. Who would you like to do?
Let's do Peter McNichol.
Okay. Yeah, he is. Oh, he spells it weird.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I had to do
Yeah, he's got that silent H. No, it's MacNichol. Or is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's MacNichol. Okay, let's listen to the wise words of His Nickelness, Peter McNichol. My identity was stolen by two separate people who I hope are playing me better.
Yeah. He has 2 quotes, so he won't last long.
No, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I love Peter McNichol.
I feel like James Vanderbeek would be a
Oh,
good
that
one.
would be a good one.
And Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah, he's too well known. Judd Hirsch would be better.
Lucy Liu.
We're just trying to bring to the attention the brilliance of these actors that never reach the stars that they should have.
Yes. Well,
He was so great in Ghostbusters 2. Lord Vigo.
I don't remember Ghostbusters 2.
Oh, fuck off. Now we're going to watch it tonight.
Don't lecture me.
We're going to watch Terms of Endearment and Ghostbusters 2.
And then Officer and a Gentleman.
Oh, God. All right, folks. Goodbye. Good luck and drive home safely. Drink up.
Yes. Cheers, everyone. Ciao. You can check us out on YouTube at Catam Concoction.
That's CATAMCONCOCTION.
And on Instagram at cast_Aghast.
Remember, there's a silent H. Is that Drew Carey?
Okay, can you cut that out? Because that is a spoiler.
Oh, okay. Because we can't sit around the office being paralyzed a holy bag of dog, a bag.
All right, there we are. She did that to earn her degree in psychology, so she became well known in West Hollywood and would appear on TV and share her expertise. However, they would split amicably.
This is a hard word, ladies and gentlemen.
Drew Carey spoke very highly of Amie, calling her, quote, a positive force in the world and an unapologetic...
Another hard word, folks.
It's been a while and my eyes are bothering me.
Well, you gotta use them to read.
Thank you. Drew Carey spoke very highly of Amie, calling her, quote, a positive force in the world and an unapologetic...
All right, what did Brew Carey say? Oh God, we haven't even started drinking yet, folks. Here we go again.
Drew Carey spoke very highly of Amie, calling her, quote,
calling her very hollow. Shit.
Good, okay, we might.
What is wrong? We should just fucking quit.
Re-record another day.
God.
Drew Carey spoke very highly of Amie, calling her, quote, a positive force in the world and an unapologetic champion.
Apologetic.
Drew Carey spoke very highly of Amie, though they were not meant to be. It sounds like they parted ways.
No, you can't even. You got to just say it. Just say it, because she's worth saying it. Do you want me to say it?
No. Drew Carey spoke very highly of Amie, calling her, quote, a positive force in the world and an unapologetic champion of women.
I'm so fucking proud of you that you said that.
End quote. Can you edit that to sound good? Okay.
No, there's no editing software out there.
I'll try one more time. He had broken into her house and waited for her to come. He had broken into her house. He had broken into her home, where am I? At a party in 1981, Dominique would meet John.
Meet John. Hello, my name is John.
Stop.
Bless you.
One particular fight on August 27th, 1982, he had yanked handfuls of Dominique's hair out of her head.
Say that again. Yanked handfuls. Just want to be sultry for just a moment here. Yanked John. All right, folks. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you got your
Thanks for
jollies
sticking
on.
around.